What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself out a cold beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum. And then enjoy my reaction to episode number 10 of season 2 of the hit sci-fi series Babylon 5. And this episode is titled Gropos. Let's not waste any time and get into the reaction itself. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that out. Help support both channels. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content for either channel, make sure hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And you should know by now all my links located underneath this video, underneath the description section. One of those being my early access on my Patreon, which is $3. You'll be able to check out any of my videos, whether it's for my YG or my Inner Sanctum, before it's posted on either channel. So check that out. Help support that. And like I said, and with that said, let's get into episode number 10 of season 2 of the hit series, created by J. Michael Straczynski, Babylon 5. Title of this episode, Gropos. All right, here we go.
No traffic, no complaints, no noise. Traders, troublemakers, and ambassadors all tucked snugly in their little beds. I love this time of night.
Time is a meaningless concept when you...
That is irrelevant.
Commander, the jump
In
gate
space.
line, I read 6 ships.
Something's coming in.
They're Earth Force.
Earth Force.
I'm receiving a Code 10 ultraviolet docking request.
Inform Captain Sheridan immediately.
Code 10.
Sir. Captain John Sheridan, Commander of Babylon 5. Welcome aboard, sir.
General Richard Franklin.
General.
356
Okay.
infantry.
Franklin. General Franklin.
No one told us you were coming.
But this operation's classified. I'll brief you at
Oh,
09.
classified.
I'll need billets for myself and my people.
Just how many people are we talking, sir?
25,000.
25,000.
I don't have nearly enough space for...
Well, find it.
Yes, sir.
This will be a tight space in Babylon 5.
Stephen Franklin on station. Any relation?
He's my son.
Oh, father and
Number
son.
here.
I'll attend to it when I'm sure that my people are settled. You may carry on, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Very direct and authoritative.
25,000.
Yep.
Keep it moving, space grunts! And fight the chat! This ain't no church social.
Like Marines.
Private Dorman, Elizabeth, serial number 56927.
Yeah, it's me. And we need more personnel up here! And I mean fast!
Commander. Commander. What the hell is this?
Earth Force calls it a classified operation. I call it a nightmare. Brief us at 0900 if we survive all this.
I'll leave it to the infantry to ruin a guy's morning. What's our status?
We doubled, tripled, and quadrupled up, and we're still 400 billets short. Which is nothing compared to what this little surprise has done to our docking schedule.
Just wait until those ground pounders start hitting the wreck area. Lay on more security. Post the more colorful spots off limits. If you ask me, I think someone in Earth Dome has gone completely mental.
That's an interesting opinion.
Uh-oh. Choice of words.
This is Octor, the third planet in the Shalasan Triumvirate. As you're no doubt aware, Octor is currently engaged in a bloody civil war. The government has asked for aid, and Earth has agreed to provide it.
There must be some mistake, General. Shalasan Embassy asked me for aid a week ago. Earth Dome ordered me to turn them down.
And until the Senate officially announces our involvement in the Octor crisis, those are still your orders. Operation Sudden Death is a surgical strike on the rebel stronghold.
Operation Sudden Death.
With all due respect, General, I spent time at Matak during the Karani expedition. It's more than just a fortress, it's a death trap.
I'm counting on you to help me finish planning the assault.
How do you expect to keep this little party a secret?
As far as anyone's concerned, we're relief troops for Io. Even my own soldiers don't know any different.
Yeah, his troops are just being told what to do. They're grunts.
How long before the...
New weapon systems for your defense grid, the very latest from Earth Force R&D. When they're
Their
online,
weapon systems have been
Babylon
updated.
5 will have-
Babylon 5 is supposed to be devoted to peace. If we begin arming heavily,
The galaxy's changing, Captain, and Babylon 5 must change with it. And if all doesn't go well at Matok, my people may need a fallback position. My techs will begin installing the new grid as soon as possible. And outside of you three, no one is to be told of this.
understood.
There we were facing a whole squad of phonies. I couldn't... Hey, buddy, how's it hanging? I couldn't believe what was going on. They probably call me large in this half-pint roastfish yang.
Well, we didn't like people in his quarters.
My quarters. I don't know what lame brain came up with this idea, but there's no way you two are staying here.
Got some kind of problem there, boy.
Just give me a minute to find a ladder and we'll hash it out face to face.
Final ladder.
He's all right.
He likes them.
All right. That's great. I'm a stupid.
So, how are Mom and the girls?
Well, Juanita's due for a promotion. Kathy's working on her 3rd doctorate. If you called your mother more often, of course you'd know that.
Well, dicey relationship right there between father and son. A little bit of contention between the two of
I
them.
made sure.
So, they got you back in the saddle again, huh?
Dodging massive explosions is inimical to the health at your age. Mom won't have to worry.
Your mother worries if I eat a hamburger.
Whatever happened to just fading away?
That's not an option at present.
This station is a xenobiologist's dream. Different species of aliens living on Babylon 5 and more passing through every day.
I could get you posted to Bethesda Dome. I need people with your kind of knowledge and experience.
I'm needed here. I spent time in that type of research during the last war, remember?
Both have different ideals. It's butting heads.
I'm a doctor. My duty is to heal.
Then heal humans. Stephen, I know you're fascinated by these alien creatures. Help your own kind.
It's life. Whether it's wrapped in skin, scales, or feathers. Now,
Soldier versus doctor mentality.
Trying to murder them.
Better get back to my duties. Well, good to see you again. I'll give your love to your mother and your sister.
Yeah. Contentious relationship.
Dr. Franklin.
Yes.
We're short of space. I'm afraid we're gonna have to billet these people in the infirmary.
Absolutely not. This is a medical facility, not a damn barracks.
Frank, they're putting his foot down.
Earth Force has no right to come in here and disrupt my operation. I have sick people in those beds.
According to the records, there are only 3 patients in the infirmary. None of them too ill to be moved.
No matter how I try, I always seem to want to hurt him. You know, the funny thing is, I do love him. I just can't talk to him.
My father brought out much the same feelings in me. Things that I wanted to say to him.
I feel the same way.
Ivanova.
Share a common bond, Ivanova
On my way.
and Franklin.
I should be free by 1800. You want to meet me at the Eclipse?
Hash it out between and have them talk.
I need that infirmary
Might
space.
feel better.
And over the years, I never stopped trying. But with my father, it's always the force first, everything else a distant second. You should be intelligent enough to let someone else tell you what to do.
Well, he sounds like a bit of a tyrant, making him the perfect material for a general.
Exactly. If you did something wrong, or if you questioned his orders, you were afraid he'd boot you out of the platoon and never let you back in. Of course, that's when he was there.
And when he wasn't?
There was the waiting.
Whether or not he'd come back home because of
We'd
being
see
in
those
war.
things from the front, wonder whether he was alive or dead.
Yeah.
After a while, I couldn't bear the pain, so I lost myself out in the stars. He wasn't happy about it. He didn't talk to me for years.
So he left
When
home.
I joined Earth Force during the war, he finally came around. Maybe it's better.
He went down a different path. He went to the military. He's a doctor.
Talk to him, Stephen.
Saving lives instead of taking
how hard
them.
it is. I didn't, and I lost the chance. Don't make the same mistake.
Wait, what are you saying? These troops are bound for Io, aren't they?
I have to go
Uh-oh.
on duty.
There seems to be an unusual number of Earth Force soldiers about this evening.
The relief troops for our colony on Io came in this morning. They'll be gone in a few days.
We need to have some place devoted to peace.
I take it there's been no progress in arranging peace talks?
London and Jakar refused
People
to...
staring at Delenn.
It is...
If you'll excuse me, the natives are restless.
something you want?
What are you?
Uh-oh.
I am a Minbari. Now please let me pass.
Sorry, huh?
Don't touch her.
Please. I have done nothing to you.
Your people killed my people on the line.
That's not good.
Trying to look human. What you need is a good lesson.
Oh, not good.
Back off, Christ.
Get out of my way!
Oh,
this
okay.
Minbari freak is an insult to all of us, and I ain't got to do something about
In
it.
case you haven't heard, the war's over. Get out of here. Go.
I'm not finished with her yet.
Oh, okay. She can hold her own.
Let's see what personally.
Mr. Garibaldi.
What the stroking H is going on here?
Uh-oh.
Private Dermot!
No one, Sergeant Major.
No one? Are you telling me this just happened for no cause at all? You can just follow me to the brig.
Oh,
Sarge, hold on a minute, wait.
The chief has asked me to overlook this little ruckus. And as this is his jurisdiction, I've agreed.
Hey, Chief!
Name's Garibaldi.
Oh, they call me Dodger. I just wanted to thank you
Dodger.
for what you did back there, even though I can't quite figure why. Who's Ambassador Delenn?
The woman you helped.
She's an ambassador? Oh, leave it to Clyde to mess up big time.
Garibaldi.
Chief, we got a 288 Brown 6. Another ground pounder.
What a surprise. You stay out of trouble, okay?
she's attracted to him.
Hey, I'll see you around, Michael Garibaldi. Nice butt.
If you really want my advice, call this whole thing off while there's still time. They will listen to you.
Sheriff knows this is a bad idea.
We keep the Shalassans in power, and they give us the right to establish a permanent presence in their sector. A sector which is strategically close to the Narn and the Centauri. To take Matok, and I intend to do just that. Franklin?
Your son is here, sir. He wishes to see you.
Send him in. Even what do you want?
To talk.
We've already talked, and I do not wish to continue that conversation. I didn't raise you to say things you don't mean. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
It's always later with you, isn't it?
You are dismissed, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
There's only one truth about war. People die. Killing is part of a soldier's job.
General Franklin is more comfortable as a general than a father.
He's a holy terror when his principles are challenged.
Good. A man who won't stand up for his own principles is not really a man at all.
You know, my father used to say the same thing to me. Of course, there were times when my principles and his clashed. Oh, we got mad. Neither of us could be anything other than what we were. But we never stopped talking or loving each other.
They forgot to be father and son.
Oh, what a circus. You keeping a lid on?
Yeah, for now. Been a few fights, a few dips, nothing major.
Garibaldi, how about showing a Gropos around this pub tent, huh?
Oh, sorry, I'm on duty.
I can handle it for a while, Chief.
You sure? What would you like to see first?
Good restaurant.
Okay.
In your quarters.
One second. Maybe I'll slow down here for just a minute, okay?
Did I miss something?
No, it's just, look,
She's very forward.
Look, there was this woman on Mars, Lise. We'd been a couple, and, I did something stupid, and, blew it. And next thing I know, she's married to somebody else. Maybe you and me, maybe we've got something. Maybe it's me and somebody else. All I know is I don't want to blow it again by moving too fast. For once in my life, I want to think things through.
You know, I didn't come here expecting to set up housekeeping.
Ooh.
I'm a ground pounder. You got it?
A one-night stand.
I like to try to see what I can get to remind myself that I'm alive.
Like an adrenaline rush.
Not romance.
Dodger.
Tell me your pity!
Ooh. She's got anger issues.
Oh, boys are ugly, hey, the guns they pack are party. Stand up,
Jarheads.
How's the new defense grid coming?
Should be fully installed by tonight. It's quite impressive. Pulse cannons, interceptors, mine launchers, and a tracking system 3 times faster than our old one.
Come.
Oh, it's good to see you. Sit down, Stephen.
Ooh.
I'm sorry for dismissing you like I did yesterday, but I was angry.
Well, that's the first time that you apologized.
I'm not finished.
Ooh.
And I'm your father. And your superior officer. Do you have so little respect for me?
It's not about respect when I don't know if I'll ever see you alive again.
He's actually sharing his feelings with his father.
Every soldier lives with death, son. We forget that our loved ones must live with it too. But believe me, I never tried to shut you out.
Maybe that's just the way it is between fathers and sons. And though you may not like the way my life has turned out, I couldn't have done what I've done without you, and I owe you for that.
Stephen, you don't...
I'm not finished.
Oh.
Over the years, I've said a lot of things to you I shouldn't have, but I never said the one thing I should have.
I love you.
I love you, Dad.
There you go. Now they're having a real conversation. Handshake. A hug. There you go. They're hugging it out.
And I hit the max button, and the next thing you know, I know I shouldn't eat all that York drink. The dream time.
They're friends now.
What about you? Seen any action?
No, not yet. Only been in a couple months. But I'm ready.
Scared? You're always scared. That's part of the job. But you're gonna do okay.
That's right, man, that's right. Here's to all of us.
Gotcha.
About last night, I was out of line. It's just sometimes I just want things too bad, especially when
What?
I just have a bad feeling about this tour, you know? An old firestorm would never lead a coffee and cake run. What, you know something?
Uh-oh.
No.
Garibaldi's the security slug. You are a lousy liar.
Now I tell you, I'm sweating. All of a sudden...
Uh-oh.
What the hell are you doing, airboy?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Let me buy you another one.
I don't take drinks from airboys.
Looks like you got an attitude problem.
I want to do something about it.
Well, back off. I said I was sorry. If that's not good enough, we can take this outside.
Why wait to go out?
Oh, there you go. Oh, pilot down.
Old for this crap.
It's an old brawl. Uh-oh. Command is here.
All right, you ground pounders. If it's fighting you want, then you're about to get your share. Sergeant Major, move these people out.
The balloon's going up. Get back to your quarters, grab your gear, and be at launch point at 2200. Move it!
That was an adrenaline rush for her.
I know this sounds nuts, but I'm actually gonna miss you guys. Take care of yourselves, okay?
Made some new friends.
Will do, airboy.
Good luck, sir. I hope I was wrong about my talk.
Well, these are good men and women. Brave people. Captain, thanks for all of your help. Commander?
Take care of yourself, Dad.
You too, Stephen. And for whatever disagreements we may have, you're your own man. Please, call your mother and sisters.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much the same person.
Hey. Stay low, keep your ears open. I expect you back.
Sit down.
Private Derman, you care to join us?
One last kiss. May not see him again. It was worth it for her.
Never know what you missed.
Since last night's surprise announcement that the Senate was officially giving military aid to the planet Octor, We have learned that the first phase of this mission, dubbed Operation Sudden Death, is complete.
Ooh.
That was the scene 4 hours ago. We now go live to Optor.
I'm here with General Richard Franklin, commander of the 356.
He's alive.
General, can you...
Our troops have gained control over the fortress at Matak. Most of the leaders of the rebellion have either been killed or captured, and we expect the complete surrender of all the rebel forces very shortly.
General, I'm needed elsewhere. First casualty reports are in from October. You said you wanted to see him.
The Dodger? Make it out alive?
President Clark is expected to congratulate General Franklin on this spectacular...
Yeah, Dodger didn't make it. Out of his pals. Yeah, she died. Yeah, he died. Yeah, he died too. Yeah. That's what's happened in the war. Alright, episode number 10 of Babylon 5 Season 2. Title this episode, Gropos. And it's basically an episode about war and what the perils and the disadvantages and what war can do to people. The moments before war and the relationship between father and son, the relationship between Garibaldi and Dodger, just a temporary one, just a fling. Garibaldi kind of wanted something that take it seriously, while Dodger was just basically someone who wanted the adrenaline rush of a temporary relationship, just a fling, a one-night stand. Because in her line of work, it's off to somewhere else as a grunt, and then the relationship between Franklin and his father, a really contentious one, where Franklin, in his point of view, was treated more like a soldier than a son, and that anger within him, and being able to be seen as a son instead of someone that as a soldier who gets ordered around, trying to convey his feelings to his father, but he was absentee most of his life out in war. And Franklin's father, General Franklin, was more comfortable as a general than as a father. So he had to find that happy medium in order to meet in the middle and just basically find a way to communicate with each other. And the only way they communicated back then was to argue. But fortunately, Franklin opened up and shared his feelings, and so did his father. So, unfortunately, it didn't turn out to be a happy ending for most of the soldiers, especially those the main characters for this particular story episode. The pilot, I forget his name, but who turned out to be friends with the two grunts that basically made his quarters his home, and then Dodger was lost her life, and then the other guy who basically tried to make his presence known against the Lin because of the war, the Mimbari War. He was very didn't like the Lin at all, because even though despite her transitioning into part human, part Mimbari, and he didn't like that, he still sore about the past. But it's all about the perils of war. and the relationships that bonded them together, and unfortunately that bonded in death. So at the perils of war when it comes to the those who fight it, and then those who are leading it. So and Franklin was very fortunate that his father was alive, turned out alive. Unfortunately, then there's the soldiers that didn't make it. So father and son basically have two different mentalities: saving lives and basically telling grunts or soldiers to give up their own life in order to take a stronghold or something like that. But they signed up for what they for the war. So, in any case, hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode number 10, Gropos. If you're watching this ahead of time and checking out my early access for my Patreon, only $3. You can check that out. Check out any other reaction videos I haven't posted as of yet on my either channel. All those links, along with my early access, underneath this video description section. And if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it's my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that out. Help support both channels. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content for either channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And with that said, tip my hat to you. May the force be with you. Fist tap, high five. And until next time for episode number 11 of Babylon 5, Season 2. And until we meet again beyond the rim. Alright? Later.